Well, let's ask first about the new rule that today that there was, I guess, some kind of clarification about the rule that the flagrant ejections now is going to be an automatic replay review. But didn't that happen? Did that happen in Saturday's game?
I was a little confused because I was under the impression that that was always the case. So I haven't seen. I got an email today as we were getting on the plane, and I haven't really poured through it. I was under the impression that every targeting call was subject to review, and they would either confirm, let the play stand, or overrule.
So you didn't ask for a replay on that particular instance? It just happened?
Yeah, like I said, I thought that was the rule, and I think the officiating crew thought the same. So it's anytime you have a new rule or a new application of a rule, there's some growing pains, and I think we're kind of going through them now.
I mean, in your mind, did you think that hit? This is for me, not for him. Did you think that hit was flagrant?
No, absolutely not. And the league agreed with it. I don't believe that particular hit was within the intent of the rule. Now, maybe letter of the law. As you look at it, he might have slightly hit him, but it was an innocuous play. Those plays happen 25, 50 plays a game. You run out of players.
I wrote 100.
Yeah, okay. And so the helmet-to-helmet contact should not be the standard because there's helmet-to-helmet contact on just about every play. It's the targeting and the taking advantage of a player who's in a vulnerable position. The defender turned, saw him, and they just kind of bounced off of each other. And that's where I had an issue.
Well, Jason remembered it like me, too, because I thought the guy saw him and ducked his head a little bit, and that's why the hit was more of a helmet, because he never just showed it.
Yeah, because he saw him, and it's a natural reaction. You see someone at the last second, you're going to lower your center of gravity and brace for the blow. That's how I saw it. But the league was really good about it. It goes through the process. I was upset at the time. They're going to use it to learn, and they were forthright with it. And
they're all corrected.
22 hours from kickoff. What is most concerning you right now about tomorrow's game?
Well, our charge all week is as is every week. We've got to get better. We've got to number one take care of the ball better. I mean, you don't win many football games where you turn the ball over 5 times, especially on the road. So we've got to get that fixed. We've got to play better on defense consistently. We played really well, I thought, through 2.5 quarters. I mean, they had 100 yards in the first half. I think they went 3 and out, and pick 6. We were rolling. So we've got to play at that level for 60 minutes instead of 40 minutes, whatever we had played it at. It's a situation where I know we've got the capability. We've got to stop looking at the scoreboard. And I think guys got that, and when you just notch it down a little bit intensity-wise, you turn the ball over and you give up big plays, especially with a team with momentum.
How do you prevent guys from looking at the scoreboard, though, right? You can't
well, it was funny. I
had a big curtain over it or something.
Well, I talked to our staff over the weekend. I said, guys, I haven't been in this situation before where you get big leads and we don't play well. I'm looking for suggestions. And Dave Brown mentioned to me afterwards, he said, I had a coach that they used to tell our team, hey, the scoreboard's a liar. Right. The scoreboard, if you're down 30, don't listen to it. If you're up 30, don't listen to it because it lies to you. And the reason it lies, it tells the truth, but it lies to your brain that tells you you can ease up or the game's over. Don't listen to that. You've got to be able to fight through that. So that was our charge to our players. I relayed that story to them. And if we get up, stop looking at the scoreboard. It's a liar. Keep playing.
I used that in my column. I said the scoreboard tells the truth. It's the voice inside the players' heads that lie.
Okay. All right. Then you got a pretty good beat
off. I liked your line. Okay. That was good. Hey, and then one other thing. Will you change? With what happened in the Hawaii game and even a little bit of Cal Poly, if you happen to get a big lead, is that going to change your strategy? Would you be reluctant to keep your starters in longer, reluctant to bring other guys in, or are you going to change that because of one?
I don't know that you change it. You just got to play better. You've got to develop your team. If you get injuries, those guys, it's a good thing we have a cushion when guys go in to make mistakes because you can absorb it a lot easier than in the heat of the battle. And then secondly, Derek Carr gets hurt in the 4th quarter and we're up by 7 touchdowns. People aren't going to think I'm a very smart football coach, and I would agree with them. So you got to balance those kind of things.
Coach, the team's been pretty self-motivated each game. Do you say anything extra special for this Idaho matchup here?
I don't think we need to. Our guys know our charge. It's get better every week and go 1-0 every week. Our guys know what's at stake, if we can go 1-0 every week. And so we've had a great week of practice. The thing I really like about this group is it's very blue collar. We've got a lot of great senior leadership, and I expect us to play our best game of the year tomorrow.
Cool.
But you guys played in this environment 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
That
And they played well.
And played well. You think that's a?
Well, I think that always helps. When you have a familiarity with an opponent, or especially on the road, to come back, it's a little bit different playing in a dome. And so for them to come back having that muscle memory of having success here, hopefully it will translate to playing well again tomorrow.
How's your health? Are you missing any starters from tomorrow?
No, we should have the same starting lineups. Every week you get some guys with bumps and bruises, but shouldn't.
Tyler and Nico. Or
yeah, I mean they're bruised, but they're going to play.